Hi guys, it's John. Right, I set out a little, could we, fuck it, I'll start again. Hey guys, John again. Right, I pulled out this record that I've had for about 10 years or so, and I'd never listened to it. So I decided to put it on. I listened to some of it, and not all of it though. And then I thought, right, I just come up with this idea, right, I'm going to ask 3 of the guys on the VC what they thought of it. So I sent them the link of the song, the album, told them I wanted their opinion, a score out of 10, right? And I'm also said to them, after they did it, I was going to do a video and give them a mention as well. And then once they'd given me their comments, which they didn't know at the time, I was going to put on the video. So hopefully they don't give me any shit for this, but they do know now that I'm doing this video. And so I wrote down the main comments they said, and their scores. And yeah, I would like to see other people's comments below in the what they think. I will put a link to this album, or you can just look it up yourself and see what you think of it. It's from 1986. It's even though this one says 1987, Heavy Metal America release. But on the YouTube thing it says 1986. There is special thanks actually here to Dave Mustaine, and which I hadn't noticed before. I've just noticed it just now. Dave Ellison as well. But yeah, there's the guys on the back. I can't even pronounce that very well, so, but unfortunately it didn't come with a free patch. That was missing when I got it second hand. So I won't play it in the video because you won't be able to hear what I say. So but yeah, this is quite expensive apparently, quite rare, especially on CD as well. One of the guys on the VC did check it out. It was about $150 for the CD of that. One of the others didn't have anything good to say about it, but we'll get to that. Right, so the 3 people that I asked was Chris Dude 1973, Scott the Rock Scout up in Scotland, and Metal Mickey from the UK. Yes, we got quite a difference of opinion here. It was quite funny because obviously I hadn't told him who else I'd asked, and to see their comments come back was quite funny. Let's start off with Chris Dude 1973. So Chris said, he likes this kind of thrash. Very early, he thought it was very early Megadeth sounding, Slayer, Death Angel, Metallica, which I noticed some like stuff off the first Megadeth album was in that. I heard the guy sounded like he sang a bit like Phil Anselmo and James Hetfield in places on certain songs. And then obviously Chris said it was a low budget recording. He loved it, and he is looking to buy that on CD. If anybody's out there has got it on CD, get in contact with Chris Dude 1973. I'll put his link in my description. and he's quite happy to buy a copy off you, but he won't give you $150. So, shall I give? Yes, Chris gave it an 8 out of 10, so he did really love it on the first listen. And these guys have not heard this album before, right? Well, that's what I'm led to believe, because they hadn't said, "Oh yeah, we've heard that before, John." So we go to Scott. Scott just mentioned, "Not bad, John. Wasn't keen on the first song," which is understandable. It wasn't that great anyway. It was all right, but not brilliant. He did like the song "Down to the Inferno." It was really good. He mentioned, and he gave it. He said about a 6 out of 10 on the first listen. So he didn't hate it, but he didn't love it. That's how I see it. And then we get to Metal Mickey. In true Metal Mickey's form, miserable sod. The first thing I get as a message was, "I've heard enough of that shit," and I was like, "Is he talking about the album that I've just sent thingy, or is he talking about something else?" And I said, "You mean what album?" And he went, "Yes. If that's worth anything, get shot of it. Utter wank." And I was like pissed on myself laughing. So I said to him, "Look, just your honest opinion, like, it can't be that bad, right?" He gave it a 1 out of 10. And then I said, "Come on, the other guys gave it higher than that." And he went, "Okay, 2 out of 10. And in between this and that, I called him miserable sod. And he still said it's horrible. So, in true Mike fashion. But then, I think Mike's a bit fed up with thrash at the moment. So he's starting to listen to female singers and stuff like that. And people like Vixen and Lita Ford. And yes, sorry Mike, I've... But it was so funny, I had to do a video. So, yes, that is Kublai Khan, I think. Annihilation. That's what 3 VC members think of that. So, I don't think I'd give it as low as 1 or 2 out of 10, but I'm still sort of don't know. I would probably give it more what Scott had said, 6 or 7 out of 10. And I haven't listened to the whole thing. I've listened to side 1 and then a song on side 2. So that's my take on it. If you want to put your comment in, you can comment if you're not a subscriber, or you can comment if you are. So just put in what you think after listening to that album, and I'm going to do this with a few other guys as well, and see what they come up with. So if you're up to having a shout out, then just message me and say, "Look John, I'm up for participating in checking out an album that you want us to rate," and then I'll put it against you'll be in with 3 VC members. Okay, so keep rocking, keep watching, and keep listening. See you later.